I think it's lost. Too many cameras in here. Look in my eyes, you see the skies. I'm just too damaged in here. I don't know why. Sometimes I cry, just light some candles in here. You're on my mind, I'm hypnotized, like I'm expanding my horizons, like I'm hurting, but I'm hiding. I just wanna write in private, trying to get you off my mind. You know I love you, I can't hide it. Out here trying to change my life, but I just can't let you inside. Just say you need me, fuck your pride, just fly me out so we can fly. It feels better when I'm high. It feels better when I'm high. Ain't really tripping about your hoes, because we already know this love deeper than you and I. It feels better when I'm high. It feels better when I'm high. Ain't tripping about your hoes, I'm just really trying to vibe. I need your waters to survive, so baby, love me long. Try to make an exception, but you're breaking all the rules. Promise if you keep on playing with me, I'ma act a fool. No, you never really care, and the shit is not cool. Always thinking about yourself, it's just why I owe you. Wanna slide on you, wanna cry on you. You know that no matter what, that I still ride for you. Always tell me that you love me like it's something new. Ain't no need for smoking weed, cause I'm so high off you. Yeah, it feels better when I'm high. It feels better when I'm high.
Now, y'all already know what this is. Already know. Here we go, the Real Money Getters once again. But before I get started, sister, would you please ask the audience for me, hey, baby, how did y'all like our new logo that we put up on the scene before the show started? Hey, baby, show our logo one more time, baby, before we get into prayer.
I just loved it.
Did you love it, baby?
I loved it, sister. I loved it.
Did y'all see Villa Koola represent? Say, Villa Koola.
Kudos to Mr. Parker. Kudos to Mr. Parker. You did a fabulous job, Rick. Fabulous.
Thank you, baby. Now, we're going to go straight into, y'all already know how to do it. I got to give God all the praise I get. Hey, it's just who we are as a family now. Sister, give me 2 seconds. Say, God, thank you. You have blessed us again to see another. Oh, my God. Oh, I be wanting to dance. Somebody get that mirror. You done blessed us to see another Thursday. Thank you, Jesus. You blessed us all. We've made it to another week. I know there's been trials and tribulations through the whole week, but hey, it just lets us know we're alive. That's how you let us know we're alive, because you allow us to go through trials and tribulations and you carry us. We're not walking, you're carrying us. Lord, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Thank you for us, the back people behind the scenes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Hey,
Amen.
Hold up now. Y'all already know. Back to this here one more time. Thank you, Lord. Now, sister.
Yes.
What's the name of this drink this week now?
This drink, the name of it is it's Cosmo. It's vodka.
Cosmo.
Then it's a Cosmo. It's a pomegranate Cosmo with pomegranate juice, lime juice. I didn't do the orange the orange liqueur, but you can add the orange liqueur or whatever liqueur you prefer to add. You can even add lemon if you like. It's your choice. But this drink is called Money Getter Cosmo. That's what this drink is called.
So this is one of the healthier ones, right? Because you just told me that was the cream.
This is the pomegranate.
Pomegranate. So we got some healthy stuff going on.
Yes, and we have the vodka here.
And we got the
now,
vodka.
I didn't bring enough vodka for our taster, y'all. He said,
I said,
hey, I'm not trying to get y'all drunk. Y'all gotta drive home.
Go and answer one more time, Cam.
Is that all the vodka?
My taster said, is that all you brought? Are you serious?
Our taster said, quit playing.
Yeah.
Quit playing, sister. Don't worry about this. I got this. Hey, my taster said, quit playing, sister. She said, is that all the vodka that you brought for the drink of the week?
All the vodka that you brought.
Yeah.
I thought this would be well, I'm not a drinker, so I don't know how much vodka a person needs. I really don't.
Now, let me say this here. I swear to God, I love our guests. I love our behind the scenes guys, because guess what? Listen what sister said. We are not drinkers, but we bring this drink to you guys every single week, because guess what we want you to do? We want you to get comfortable. We want you to get relaxed. get all into your chill mode. You know how you do, when you just getting in from work and you trying to, get yourself winded down. You know what I'm saying? You get your little, get your little drink of the day, you know what I'm saying, and get to chilling. Because y'all already know I'm going to be the fool. I'm acting fool every time.
Like I said,
let me get on the show.
Pomegranate juice. This is pomegranate juice, lime juice, and vodka. That's all it is. And
okay.
Our taster is ready, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I'm going a little too slow for our taster.
Get that camera on that taster, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me.
And also, our guest is going to help him. We have two tasters.
Now, come here, guest.
Oh, come around here. Come around here, Doc.
Come here, guest.
Dr. Issiah.
Come here, Dr. Issiah. Let me see you. Because we got to ask the guest. Come on, baby. Get that drink and let's do this taste testing for us.
I'll be swerved when I go home. Right.
You gonna be swerved?
I thought that wasn't
I thought that wasn't enough vodka for you.
I've been for the group.
Okay, as a whole. Sister, not enough vodka as a whole.
Now, what do you think, Dr. Issiah?
I love it. I thought you was a bartender.
Thank you, Dr. Issiah.
Now listen to what we had talked about this once before. What, in the early of the year?
Yeah.
I said, sister, if you keep this up by the end of the year, we're going to be bartenders. I had told her, I said, sister, you keep this up, we are going to be bartenders by the end of the show. Now, I have a quick little old quickie. Now, y'all already know what quickie means. There was something good. I would hope the quickie was something good anyway. Just a quickie. I got a little quickie for you. I would hope it was something good. Now, I was out today, and we went out today, me and husband, we went and stopped at a little old restaurant called Bisto Sons. And they have a martini there, sister, and when I got there, I thought of nothing but you. They had a martini there called, it was called the Nitro. It was called it's called a martini, no, I'm sorry. It was called a daiquiri Nitro. And
Nitro blow up your money, too.
Yes, baby, Nitro blow your money up, baby. Nitro blow that cash up.
Yeah.
We all call it real money killers now. You know what we call it. So wait a minute now. This is what I want to do. Instead of us going into commercial, because we know we always go into a quick commercial, and then we come back with the guests. Now what we're going to do is we went to the Bisto Sons today, and they did we asked them to please allow us to film them making this drink. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask our editor, instead of playing our commercial, to please play the drink before we come back in and introduce our wonderful guest today.
Yes.
That you guys have been awarded the best margarita in the last 3 years. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
So y'all have won the award for 3 years in a row. And what is the actual name of your restaurant? And where you located at?
Please.
Okay.
And he's the recipient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do me a favor? And can you let him taste that's his anyway, we got it for him. Give it to him?
Yeah.
Yes. And he gonna taste test it right here in front of the camera. Yep. Thank you, honey. Now taste it for me. Okay, so now we're gonna ask again. They say they was awarded the best in the last 3 years. What do you think about that statement?
Accurate.
Okay, thank you, baby.
you coming on the show.
He coming on the show for that one, baby. Thank you, audience.
Okay, now say guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the commercial. But hey, now we are back to the show. And y'all already see our real super good looking people now. Hold up, y'all. I got to keep this 100. We
Really?
We got the good looking people on the show
Good looking
tonight.
people.
And they are actually, this is the CEO and the spokesperson of Networking Nights. Oh yeah, you know I have to put you gotta get our titles right. Say what I say. Gotta get our titles right.
Yeah.
Because say
Beautiful
I said,
spokeswoman.
Beautiful spokeswoman.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta get our titles. We gotta get our titles right. So now
Oh,
check this out.
speaking of titles, doctor.
I did.
Doctor.
I want them to know
Yes.
that we have Dr. Issiah, and I hope y'all see his handsome picture that I edited and put on the screen up there. Now, Dr. Issiah, I had the pleasure of asking you before the show started, where is your actual organization located at?
We're located right here in the heart of South Dallas, at Fraser Court.
Right here, yes, right here in the heart of South Dallas and Fraser Court community. Now, do this favor for me, since I do know where Fraser Court is. Give the audience just a small tad bit of where Fraser Court is in Dallas. Like, you can either give them the zip code or the address, so they can kind of have like a little bit of thought in mind, or even a main street. What's the main street that comes close to your center?
The main street is Higgins.
Higgins. Okay, Higgins. So I just want to let the audience know. Now, guys, look at here. If you are a Dalstorian like me, sister, you're a Dalstorian, you kind of halfway know about where you're talking about. So give me this: East Dallas, West Dallas, North Dallas. What's the
You're kind of in between the East Dallas and South Dallas side.
Right. Now that would be down there by Spring.
Yes.
Okay. You know I know where it's at. I was just making sure the audience get good understanding of where it's at though. So let me ask this question though, guys. How long have y'all been over there?
We've been with Fraser Court for about a year now.
You've been there about a year.
Yes.
Okay. So
Well,
now.
I have known Fraser Courts to always
Yes.
help the community because, sister, you know, when I came out of high school in
Yes.
1984, the Mary Crowley used to be
Yes.
over there, and I went through a program with Mary Crowley where they taught you how to read. They help you get your scores up, your SAT scores. They help you get your scores up to go to college if you wanted to go to college. It was a very good program. And after I graduated high school, I took a part in that because I was trying to get my SAT scores up so I could go to college.
Okay. So you wait a minute. So you are even more familiar though, sister, with Fraser Court where
Yes.
this is located at. And I
Yes.
do remember that building. Matter of fact, yes, because we went through actually when we were selling houses. Remember, we
Yeah.
actually went over in that area too, looking for
Yes,
properties and stuff to buy.
We had a wonderful graduation. I sung at the graduation and everything. It was beautiful. Beautiful.
Don't do that. We'll put you on blast. Y'all already know how I do them, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. That's supposed to put on blast this time. Okay, we'll get back to the guest. My sister has a beautiful, beautiful voice, and we will put her on blast. When y'all birthday? We'll have y'all back on the show and make her sing a song.
Well, y'all gotta wait for a long time for mine then.
Oh,
December.
oh, okay.
Oh, with my baby.
Yeah, with Chris. Okay, so, baby, hold up. If God say the same, we'll still sing. We'll still sing even then. God say the same.
Yes.
So let me ask you this now. You're the chairman, you're the CEO, and you're the spokesperson. So let me ask you this now. How did you choose her to be your spokesperson?
Well, it's all about just the energy and just allowing, just first of all, just praying and asking God to send you to people and not just going out and looking for people.
Amen.
And so this is the path that I crossed. So this is our.
Okay, now how did you two wind up passing cross with each other though,
Right.
to even be able to get involved?
Yes. So, Dallas is in a very unique time right now.
Definitely.
Especially when you're talking about, people that are transitioning, migrating here. When you talk about the gentrification that's going on in South Dallas.
Right.
So when I relocated back from Austin back home to Dallas, Pleasant Grove.
So you're a Dalstorian too?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a Dalstorian too?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna get in your business. I'm asking where you from.
Yes, it's very interesting. But I wanted to get involved in my community just because I saw how much it had changed from the 8 years that I had left to go and complete undergrad. And so when I came back, I was just so invested in submerging myself into the community. And actually, Isaiah and I met at a networking event, and he just had the most candid, passionate, genuine personality.
And you can tell.
Mm-hmm. So he invited me, and he introduced Networking Nights to me. He's the CEO and founder.
Right.
And when he introduced an upcoming event that they were having, he was like, I would love for you to come out. So I go to the event, and it's like on the 32nd floor of the Thanksgiving Tower. And
I love the way they decorate that tower at Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Yes, I'm all down through downtown. It's beautiful at that time of the year.
Yes.
So you was excited, because I'd have been excited too.
Very excited.
Yes.
And just to see a brother that's passionate about upward mobility for marginalized communities, it just really, spoke to me. It encouraged me, and actually motivated me to start my own entrepreneurship journey. So
wow.
It was really, it was divine. We always say that it just happened the way it should have.
God stays in play all the time. I know y'all get tired of me saying this. I know y'all get tired of me talking about God, but I can't never get tired of talking about who carries me all day long.
But see, it's new to when we come across something, when God gives us a gift, sometimes we don't know it.
Absolutely.
We don't know. But see, it's always been there because it's in God's plan. God has already planned that. He just hadn't introduced it to us yet.
Yeah, but predestined.
It's predestined. So you two meeting each other, it was just timing, because God was already pairing you. You understand? He was already preparing both of you for this journey that you're going to go down together. Right. So it's just a blessing.
Yes,
I am so serious. So let me ask you this: when she came to the tower down here, the Thanksgiving Tower, what was the event you were hosting?
We were hosting a networking event, which we don't necessarily just call ourselves just networking, but building relationships, because our intention is for people to get into the room and to meet a different person that could bring a solution to your problem. And so, so we are really big on building relationships that add value.
Okay, now I like that, because every time you see someone and you actually start to get a chance to meet with them, sit down and talk with them, you have just created a relationship. Whether it's one that proceeds into the future is a different story, but you do get a chance to actually create a relationship with an individual right then and there. And I was like, well, what was you? So you at this time, what are you a doctor of? Let the audience know that. But then I'm gonna go into your background.
Okay, I'm a doctor of adult education and training.
Oh, okay. So now, how long you been out of school?
Oh.
Okay, good enough. So how long have you been actually doing the actual in your field?
The nonprofit.
How long
I've been doing the nonprofit for 3 years. Let me just tell you my background.
Yes,
First
please.
of all, I taught for Dallas for 17 years, so I was an educator for 17 years with
What
Dallas
school?
ISD. I was all over.
Oh, you was all over, but you was in the Dallas
ISD,
Okay.
Yes. And so from there, I ended up, having this experience at a networking event, realizing that this particular room that I was in, I was just like, wow, they're sharing so much information amongst themselves. So if I take this same mindset back, we can do the same thing and build this empire, create this movement.
Yes.
And so that's how the name Networking Nights came. When you think of the NITE is the only piece that can strategically move outside of the other pieces on the chess game. And so sometime in life, we have to step back and figure out how we're going to strategically move forward.
Correct.
When you think of the knight from the Renaissance period, the knight was the protector of the kingdom. And I feel as if that's how God wants us to be, to protect his kingdom.
Right.
And so what does his kingdom look like? South Dallas. What does his kingdom look like? West Dallas, East Dallas, the brown and black community. When you think of the knight from a spiritual perspective, the knight is the seed planter. So I feel as if God is holding us accountable for helping people, for planting seeds of greatness to help people discover that they have the greatness inside of them, because we're all born with it. But it just takes someone to cultivate it in order for it
Bring
to
it
grow.
out of you.
You see?
So,
You see?
see how amazing it is?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know you work with the youth from 13 to 21. So how does it surprise you, just kind of boggle your mind when you see these, youthful, very young people, and they're here about entrepreneurship? I mean, and they actually have ideas and great ideas. And you would think someone so young, how can they be so, just intuitive with what they want to do and the plans that they come up with? So, I mean, how does that just boggle your mind? What do you think of that when these kids come to you and they're just explosive with these wonderful ideas?
It's ordered because it's in them. Because when we're children, God gives us dreams, but when we become an adult, God gives us visions. So everything parallels.
Okay.
So when they express that excitement, that's their greatness. They've discovered something that God has put in them.
Exactly.
That needs to be birthed out.
Right.
So,
that you have helped to cultivate, yes.
Yes. So you have, so for your year that you've been over there, have you been dealing mostly with the youth?
Yes. That's basically all that we've dealt with it over there is the youth.
Is the youth.
So the partnership with Fraser Revitalization is really just honing in on the needs of the community.
Right.
And that is, first of all, analyzing what are the challenges. And when we're focusing on areas that we want to target in networking nights, we want to make sure that we're being intentional. And that's one thing and one focus that Issiah very much so emphasizes in the organization is to be intentional with our planning, strategic, with how we are creating these relationships and partnerships.
Right.
So there was a need, and a lot of times those marginalized communities such as Fraser, South Dallas, East Dallas don't really receive that consistency and engagement.
Okay.
So it was important for us to not only be intentional, but to be consistent to really evoke the change. Because a lot of youth, they'll experience people coming in and giving them things, and then that's all they see of them. So Issiah wanted to make sure that
I love the way you opened that up on what you just said about the, when you do go and you start a pathway, like people will come in because at that time in their life, they're coming in with a genuine heart, I would hope, to help out at the time. But then things change in their life too, and then they have to back away because they're volunteering their time. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, or just dropping off something.
Yeah.
It's so much more when you are able to engage with the youth.
Oh, definitely.
Versus just giving them something, because if you give them your time and attention, they're more receptive and they're more inspired.
That is true.
And they need stability in their lives.
Yes.
They need stability.
Key.
Yes, that's the key. Yes.
Well, I would like to give you guys a chance. I don't know what you guys are doing this weekend, but this was, I'm giving this to the audience, all of y'all, if y'all have anything that y'all are not doing this weekend. They are having I guess it's called an Easter egg hunt, plus they're doing what they call like a little party get together for the youth over here off of Sunnyvale and Overton. And the Deer Path Shopping Center is going to be from 11 to 3. Okay. So if you guys we are the real money getters. We're going to actually be there.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we're going to be. Yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to deal with them babies. Say we used to it though. We moms. So I mean, hey, we moms know how to deal with these babies. But
sit down.
If you guys y'all heard them. Y'all know y'all heard that.
Yeah.
Quit playing, boy. Sit down.
I was just practicing.
That's right. So what I would love to invite you guys out, because after the show, we can. Sister already have your number, and I'll get y'all number too. But what we can do is we can meet over there, because we already going to have a stand and everything over there. So to give you a chance to come and actually create and build some relationships with your network nights, because they are going to be there. Now I don't know if the world understand Deer Path Shopping Center. I don't know if the world knows the Deer Path Shopping Center like I do. But when you go in the Deer Path Shopping Center, you liable to just accidentally stumble up on anybody.
Amen. Amen. I mean, this is in the heart. It's in the heart of Oak Cliff. Heart of Oak Cliff.
You might just happen to stumble up on the world.
Over there.
So if you get a chance, like I said.
They willing and dealing. Willing and dealing.
And she ought to know, because I actually used to own a car wash in the Deer Path Shopping Center myself. This was many years ago. So here we go back with the statement, building relationships. So out of those years of me being there, I still to this day go over there, and the lady that is hosting this event has been doing my hair for 21 years. So there is a creating of building relationships. Even though I don't live over there, I don't stay over there. I only go over there now for the hair fixing. I have several houses that I own in the neighborhood. But look how we built a relationship for over these years, and I didn't even know they was having this event. And she called me. She said, "Real Money Getters, we having an event. Don't y'all want to come?" I said, "Of course, we Real Money Getters will come and host, and we will come and back. We will give support, and we definitely will back with our time.
Yes.
We will come and invest our time, and in the same process of investing our time, we will invest our time and put it on our show. That way, that the world can not only, let the whole world just see, hey, we are not just talking, we walking,
and we're
walking.
We are supporters, and we would like to support the networking nights. So all these great young youth people, all these youth that you work with, these great ideas, bring them on the show. Let them share their ideas. Because we want them to know.
Definitely.
This is an area, Oak Cliff, East Dallas. This is an area that is left alone. People don't want to come over here. They feel like, oh, here we go over here in these poor neighborhoods, these poor people, these poor kids. They don't have any discipline.
Right.
They don't know how to act. That's because nobody has showed them any love.
Absolutely.
Not any intention. So we want them to know that we love them, and we want them to be successful.
Yes,
so we want them
definitely.
to come on their show. And we want you guys to come back too. But we want them to come on the show and say, hey, this is what we do. We're in this program. Invite other youth to come and be a part, because if you don't have anything to do, an idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Yes.
And if you don't have anything to do, young people, you will do anything that could lead you down the wrong path, to jail or anything like that. So come and be a part of the networking nights, and come and so the money getters can support you.
Now,
And I thank you for sharing that, because actually we're gearing up and really just rallying up support for what we do. And a lot of that is entrepreneurs and professionals. We need you guys. We need you to come and share your experiences. We need you to come and engage with the youth and let them know, hey, this is what I do. This is how I make a living. Because a lot of times we have to be exposed to things to see if we even like it.
Right.
So I think that the youth need exposure to really shift the trajectory of, poor, marginalized youth to thriving and learning and excelling youth. So if you are on Instagram, you can follow us at Networking Nights. We also have networkingnights.org, where you can learn more about what we do if you want to give some monetary donations.
Yes.
We also post all of our events, and we partner with a lot of different organizations in the Dallas area. Other than Fraser Revitalization, we also have Disrupt Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about Disrupt Dallas, because that's the first time I've heard that one.
Me too, sis.
Disrupt Dallas is an organization to where it's made up of innovators.
Okay.
A lot of millennial innovators. And so when you think of the millennials, they are the disruptors. And when you think of an entrepreneur, they are the disruptors, because entrepreneurs don't follow the blueprint. Yes. And so they have that. They also start Start Dallas. So that'll be coming up in April, so be looking out for that, because a lot of our people are not present in the room. And so again, it's all about not only having access to the room, but when you get in the room, how are you going to utilize that opportunity?
Correct.
Because a lot of times we are ready, but we are never prepared.
Right.
And so when you're stepping out in life every day, are you ready or are you prepared?
Right.
Because you never know when God is just going to open up that opportunity. Because many times we pray about things and we just never know when it's going to come.
You never know.
And so
Correct.
we have to be prepared to receive it.
Right. No, I like
it's
that.
good for our youth. Our youth needs to be exposed to different avenues in life, and how the way the world is. It's not the same, because I was in
that is so true.
I was in the 9th grade, and this is the first time that my parents trusted another family to let me go and spend the night. And in my house, Sunday mornings, you was up early for church, and I got up.
Correct.
And they were still sleeping. And in my mind, because this is how my house works, I'm thinking everybody goes to church on Sunday morning. So when I got up to get dressed, everybody's sleeping. I asked her, I said, we going to church? She said, we don't go to church. I said, I got to call my mom and daddy, because I got to go to church. So in my mind, everybody went to church.
Yes.
So when I got home, I said, Mama, why come you didn't tell me everybody doesn't go to church? Because that's just how I thought. So I was exposed to a family that I realized did not worship on Sundays. So And I didn't ask her. She actually called me. She said, well, can I go to church with you? I said, you're more than welcome. And she joined my church. But she hadn't been to church because her parents hadn't exposed her to that. So you have to be exposed to different things in life, because just because your household is one way doesn't mean another household is that way.
Exactly.
And these kids need to be exposed to that, so they know there's other things going on in the world besides what's in their neck of the woods.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now let me tell you the word prepared. See, that's how you get prepared. Now listen to what Sister was explaining. Make a long story short, she wasn't prepared that another house didn't go to church. Does not mean that the house didn't believe in God or nor did they worship.
Exactly.
She just said they didn't go to church. So this is how you get prepared. And I'm talking to the world, kids coming up. This is how you get prepared. Get in the world. Get up, stop getting in, and step out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
As I have said this on the air more than one time, I'm going to keep saying it. I know y'all sick of me acting like a mama, but hey, it's who I am. Get in the world. Get in the world and get prepared. You can't never get prepared sitting at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna never get prepared sitting at the house on a video game, because you're not gonna never get exposed to the world. You're gonna have to get up. I have a 19-year-old daughter now. She does have a job, and yes, she's in school. But check this out. She was at home and did not want to get in the world. She had to get exposed to the world by who? Me, her father, her stepdad, her brothers, and her sister was older than her. Again, we started saying, man, you gonna get up out of here? You gonna get up out of here? If you don't never get up off that couch and put that remote control down, you're not gonna never get
Or
prepared.
that joystick or whatever.
That's what I mean
Yeah.
by remote control. You ain't gonna never get prepared. The how you get prepared is you do just what she just said. She said, oh, my mom let me go to somebody's house. Simple as that. Oh, Lord, what happened at that moment? I got in the world and realized, hey, it's some more stuff going on that I didn't know nothing about. Get in the world. You're gonna have to get up off that couch. You're gonna have to get in the world. Say you're gonna have to get out that room, looking at them four walls. You're gonna have to get in this world. That's how you get prepared for the world. My mother made a saying, and I'm going to quote it to the world. If I remember it later down the road, I'll say it again. She said, I cannot prepare the world for you, but I can prepare you for the world. And that was her way of putting us out there. Yeah, hey, man, you got to get out in the world. You can't just sit at the home and think that everything here is what life is all about. It is not. It is not. That's why this program is called Network Nights. Look at us. We call real money getters. So it's a reason why we're naming our events. It's a reason why we're naming our organization these names. God came and gave them to us. We ain't just thinking this all of a sudden overnight, man. Come on now. He gave us these ideas to say, get out there. These people are letting you know that, hey, man, if you come over here, do me a favor, editor. Can you put that information on the screen for me? Because you're telling them, while he's putting that on the screen, give them the actual address that they can come to your organization and the time that your organization is available for the youth to come there.
Okay, right now we're available on Wednesdays from 3:30 to about 5.
Five-ish.
Mm-hmm. And so we're at the Fraser Revitalization community, which is down in the other community from the big community center.
Give them the
so
actual physical address.
3446 Elise Higgins Street.
Okay.
And that's here in Dallas.
Correct. And so that zip code will probably, I think it's either 75215 or 75210. Which one?
75. Well, it's actually 75212.
75212. Listen, guys, I understand that, hey, look here, it's fun at the house playing games. Don't get me wrong. Miss Alice, one of the real money getters. I play games on my phone all the time too, but I'm just telling y'all what this really is. Get out, put these games, now get in the world. Hey, man, I was telling my grandson, I was telling my 19-year-old daughter, you ain't gonna be no millionaire if you don't get up and start trying to be one. Yeah. You can't sit here and tell me I want to. You got to get up and expose yourself and make it happen. So we have, every time we bring guests on here, we bring guests on this show that's actually living their life. They're actually doing everything that they are trying to do to get out there in the world. Of course, they are doing a nonprofit, but don't you get this twisted on this nonprofit stuff. We still trying to get to be millionaires. So we'll take nonprofits to be millionaires. We all understand what a nonprofit means. And if you don't understand it, I will break this down. Nonprofit just means that, hey, man, they come in and you can bring things to their organization as like a charity. It doesn't mean they don't get paid. It doesn't mean that they're not making money. That's why it's called networking nights. Explain to them, give them a definition of what the word networking means so people understand what the word networking means.
Sure. So networking is really just being within a space with like-minded people and cultivating whatever your desires are. So for instance, if Miss Lynette sells
Yes.
jewelry,
Yes.
and I sell, candy, and Zay
Correct.
sells shirts, and
Yeah.
you sell
T-shirts.
hair
Yeah.
accessories.
Yeah.
We can come together and now have a market where people can come and patron, but we can pull together our resources to maximize the outcome for each individual. So it really just
Correct.
it's just like a salad. Everybody putting in their pieces. Somebody got the lettuce, somebody got the
love it.
tomatoes,
Absolutely.
somebody got the onion. We put it all together.
Right.
And it's
Shake it
better.
all up.
Shake it all up.
Yes.
He got the ranch.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
I love that analogy. That was a
Yes.
great analogy. We
Yes.
just like a salad. We just gonna get tossed in there together, put everything
Yes.
together, and
Yes.
come up with a great plan. Because
Yes.
a lot of times when you make a salad and after you get through putting in and tossing in the ingredients, 9 out of 10, most of the time it'd be really good. So what she's saying is we're gonna get together and come together. We talking about y'all. We talking about y'all. We ain't talking to each other,
Right,
y'all. We talking to
collaboration.
y'all. We saying y'all come get together with us. Editor, do you have that information that you can put on the screen? Because I actually want people to be able to see it too. Look, guys, this is called network marketing. Networking nights. Networking nights.
Yes.
Do we
So
need to give
who
it to
came
you
up with
again?
that name, Networking Nights?
Right here.
Right there. So
Okay.
was it just something God gave you, or?
It definitely was because, again, just realizing I was in a room with people that didn't look like us.
Right.
Right.
And the knowledge that they were sharing, the conversations that they were having, I'm just like, wow, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? And so taking the word networking and bringing it back to us being after God's heart and just being with
Right.
God's people, the NITE came into play.
Love
and then
it.
when you think of again, going back to the chess piece, when you think of the NITE, that is the only piece that can strategically move outside of the other pieces. And so
Correct.
again, just realizing that we have to step back and just realize how are we going to move our lives strategically and intentional, because everything that we do, we have to be intentional on how we move.
And
Right.
that's really what the focus of the panelist series that we host. Of course, COVID has kind of confined us a little bit, but
Do me a favor and say that again so that they can understand it again. Say it again for me.
yes. So our panelist series.
Panelist series. Okay.
And we basically sponsor local events, art galleries. We've
love
hosted
it.
at the Thanksgiving Tower. So
D Magazine.
D Magazine, different
Now, I've
organizations.
heard of D Magazine. It's been a while. That's been a while ago. So they probably done became huge
Yes.
since the time that I actually heard of D Magazine. Because how I actually got into doing real estate was, and that's how I wound up. I was gonna advertise in their paper, in their magazine too about that. So they probably done blew all the way up.
Oh, yeah.
That's who's at the Thanksgiving Tower. So
Yeah, that was us.
Oh, it was
So-
D Magazine that you went to that you
That's
went
where we
to
hosted
the
the event at. They
Yes.
opened up the space for us to host our event.
they definitely they probably huge.
Yep.
That's
So-
from when that
yes.
was, because that's
So-
been 8 years ago.
What challenges have you faced or come across? Because dealing with not only our people but our youth, and especially in
our
this
people.
area, because a lot of times, like I said, the mother may be working, there may not be a father figure around, there might be a grandparent.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? And these kids develop these different type of attitudes, and they come with their their own thoughts, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So what challenges have you
Right.
kind of faced dealing with our kids in this particular area?
Well, being an educator, I have to understand that all kids learn and are created differently. And so
Definitely.
we can't just jump into the topic of entrepreneurship without understanding social and emotional learning.
That
And
is
so
true.
just being able to meet the kids where they are psychologically helps
Right.
us gear them into the pathway of entrepreneurship. And so that has been one of our challenges, just being able to to gauge the kids accurately, and then just being able to be consistent with them understanding how they have to be passionate about what it is they're wanting to do as far as an entrepreneur journey.
Well, now we're gonna go into a quick commercial, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna go into a little bit further in depth of what does entrepreneurship really mean. I know that people know, but we're just gonna bring it back to you so they can have a breaking down of it.
Yes.
Give them a better understanding of the. You got it. You're not trying to wonder when we're gonna be on air, but let's do this here. So can you tell the audience, when are we gonna be on the air?
Sis, we're going to be on there every Thursday night, live from 8 to 9, right here on Villa Koola Radio.
Cause we are the what?
The real money getters.
Okay, now, here we go.
Villa Koola.
Yes. Do you see our Oak Cliff Monopoly board back there too? Do you see our Oak Cliff Monopoly
Is that a
board?
game?
It's an actual game. Every time somebody come in here, they actually see the Oak Cliff Monopoly board.
Wow.
Marcus, can you hand us that? We're gonna put this on there. We're gonna put Oak Cliff Monopoly board on. Sister, grab that, baby, and let the audience. Then you get it, baby. Show the audience the Oak Cliff Monopoly.
When we come back, Shayla is going to show this.
We already back.
Oh, are we? I didn't
My
know
baby
we were
said
back.
when we come back, baby, we already back.
Sister, 30 seconds. It just
I
flew
told
by.
you the
Illinois.
commercial only last 30.
Illinois,
Oh,
yes.
The Oak Cliff Nature Preserve.
Yes.
I'm so Dallas.
Now, let me tell you why I wanted you to pass her that. Pass that back to Marcus for me, please. It's the reason why. Now, that was passed over here because I want other people to understand what the word entrepreneur means. See how somebody, now we already know the people that already created this game 100 years ago, because when I was a kid, Monopoly. We already know that, right? Everybody, some who did not play Monopoly as a kid?
Right.
That mean before these phones came about. So now that I'm saying, I want you to show the audience that because somebody came up with an idea,
Exactly.
which he was an or she was an entrepreneur, to change it and put on there and say this is Oak Cliff Monopoly. Do you see where entrepreneurship is just all over the world? So it's not a one-sided or one thing event. It ain't like, oh, okay, I want pink fingernails, and you just say, well, shoot, okay, well, hey, let's just figure out how we gonna just do the pink fingernails. It ain't nothing hard. I know a lot of times a person to come up with an idea, they don't want to use it, but they thinking about it, but they can't figure out how to get their idea in the world. Here we go again, the real money getters. We said it every week. We'll keep saying it. If you have an idea, if you have a goal, if you have a quest, if you have a challenge that you really want to get out in the world, and you want the world to see your idea, you ain't got to do nothing. Can you do me a favor, editor? Put our number up there. You ain't got to do nothing but call our number, and you can come on our live television. It will not cost you not 1 cent. It only costs you your time. And hey, baby, time is very valuable, more valuable than you'll ever think or never know, but you don't realize that right now.
And
All
they will actually help me out because I am the booker. I am the person that goes out. My sister and I, every time we go somewhere,
Right.
I'm in somebody's face, and she be like, "We supposed to go." I said, "Wait a minute, baby. I see somebody over there in the corner. I'm supposed to go talk to." And
Right.
hey, what do you do? I'm Lynette. This is my sister. We're co-host the show, the real money
Right.
get together, and we want you to be a part of it. We want you to come on, and we're going to support you, and you're going to support us. So help me out. Call that number, and whatever your talent is, let us know so we can bring you on the show, put you out in the world, and support you as well.
Yeah, but that's okay. Now listen to me though, guys. We say this all the time. I'm not gonna stop saying it. Now I don't know if did you get a chance to, don't worry about it. We'll leave that there for a second. But did you get a chance, Marcus, to get their phone numbers to put it on the screen for them so that they can actually? Oh, then put the website up there. Now listen, guys. I say this all the time. I'm not gonna quit saying it, and I like to say it going towards the end of the show. When you actually, guys, call our guests or email our guests or text our guests, any way that you get into contact with them, do me the favor of doing the same thing I say about me. If you happen to call this phone, give me a chance to call you back because we are busy. So everybody has a life. Everybody has something that they're doing in their life. So when you either email us, you text us, whichever way you get in touch with us, call us, however you make your attempt to get in touch with one of us, please give us a chance and give us the opportunity to call you back. Please don't leave no voicemails though, because this is 2021. People don't answer no voicemails. We don't listen to no voicemails. We're not sitting up in a check no voicemails. It's impossible. I've had people texting me saying your voicemail is full. Duh, but you just text me and got a response. So now listen, we're in the world 2021. So if you call Lynette, if you call Alice, if you call the doctor, if you call Miss Shayla, please give them a chance. Don't just call and they didn't answer the phone and then you just blackball it. No. Right. Don't do that. Give them a chance to give you a chance to call back. Give them a chance to email you back. Give them a chance to, if you text them, give them a chance to text you back. Give a person a chance to get back with you because you may be missing out on an opportunity by being hasty.
And you have to understand, they are passionate about what they do. They
and
want
they
to
are,
help
you
you.
can see
They
it.
want to
Yeah,
hear
you can
from
see
you.
it. Oh my
So
God.
call, because it's going to benefit you.
Yeah, in the long run,
yes, they are here to help you. This is something that, like I said, it's a nonprofit organization. So they're working hard to help
Yes.
you. So help yourself.
Right.
Help
Yes.
yourself. Give them a call.
And you can always follow us on Instagram at Networking Nights. That's
Okay.
where we post all of our events. That's where we're.
When is your next event?
We're looking at April 18th.
And what is the name of the next event?
The name of that event will be focusing on voting, our voting and moving forward. So we're going to have a panel to come in and talk about the importance of where the world is going, or the state is going, as far as voting rights amongst the brown and black community.
And we do
Okay.
have elections coming up in the Dallas area.
Yes.
You want to be informed about your candidates. You want to make sure that you are voting appropriately on the bills that matter and that affect your community.
I
We'll
love it.
also have
I love it.
voter registration opportunities, so make sure to bring your IDs. But to get the best information, you can visit our website or follow us on Instagram. We do reply on Instagram and Facebook. So
Okay, so you, on your Facebook, what's the name on your Facebook? Is it
It's the
Networking
same.
Nights on the
Networking Nights.
Facebook? Okay, just like us with the Real Money Getters. Okay,
Yes.
so you guys heard that. Now the next event is gonna be
April 18th, and we'll get the flyer out.
okay. Now listen to this. April 18th, and we're gonna get the flyer from them too. Post it on here to let everybody see it. Plus, we'll probably put it in on our channel, just in between on commercials and stuff
Okay.
like that, to let them see that. Because listen, I love the way she said that about the vote. You know, getting out and voting and things like that. Yes, I am a guilty party of years of not voting, and I tell you what happened. Voted 1 year. The man I voted for won in office. Ain't that something? His name is Barack Obama. So hey, it does happen.
It happens.
It does really, really happen.
I want the doctor
Yes.
to touch on the many different degrees that he has, because young people.
You said many? Hold on. You
because-
got my attention, sister. How many
Because
got, sister?
I want you young people to understand, you just don't have to be a basketball player. You just don't have to be a lawyer. You just don't have to go to one job or go to one school and get one degree. You can actually go to more than one school and get more than one degree. This man has. So I want him to tell us, so you want to have an example of, hey, I can go here and get this degree, then go somewhere else and get another degree. I can just go to school to my heart's content. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Well, my undergraduate is from Prairie View A&M University, PV.
Hey!
And my degree is an undergraduate there was animal science pre-veterinary medicine. Next, I went to the University of Phoenix, where I had my master's in organizational management.
Oh my God.
As well as Capella University, where I have my PhD in adult education and training.
Oh my God.
And a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Now you do know Mr. Parker, Grambling. No,
Yeah,
went
Grambling. They went to Grambling,
Mr.
yes.
Parker and them went to Grambling. The gentleman that did our logo, yeah, he
Logo,
went to
yes.
Grambling. So wait, baby, give us all them definitions again.
Yes.
Hold up. Give us all them definitions again. So what you say now? You went to Capel, Capel, Prairie View,
and University of Phoenix.
and the University of Phoenix,
Absolutely.
and you have 3 different degrees.
Yes, ma'am.
See there? Now here we go again. See there? Say, baby, use this or put that game down. I ain't got to keep telling y'all that. I'm talking about you people that's out there with these games in your hand. Say you got to put that game down. You're gonna have to get out in the world if you want to be a millionaire. If you want to get somewhere in life and succeed, you're gonna have to get up and put that game down and start doing some things in your life to make a change. Change does not come doing nothing.
But see, his right hand lady.
Spokesperson, baby. Sure.
I mean,
spokesperson, baby.
yes, her spokesperson. She, like she said, is an entrepreneur herself. She did not want us, but she does more than one thing. And this one, oh my God.
Go on, put on blast, baby. Tell me what she do too. Put on blast, baby. Tell me what she do, baby.
Besides her regular job, where she works for the workforce, Greater Workforce of Dallas, where she travels and does a lot of things for them. Because this young lady, I mean, you
Wait a
can
minute.
tell just how intelligent she is. She is.
She's
But this-
extremely intelligent
She's
young woman.
extremely intelligent, but I mean, when I tell you she has a head
And
on her
pretty.
shoulders and very beautiful, I tell you she has a head on her shoulders. I mean,
Yes.
she does great work not only for the workforce, but as you can see, for Night
His
Working Nights,
organization,
and
right.
then like I said, for her own job that she does, which is the paparazzi.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Give the audience a little bit of your background, sweet baby.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I'm from Dallas, triple that.
Come on
first
now,
of
your
all.
story.
And so I attended the University of Texas at Austin, where I studied social work, community development, and urban planning. I found a passion for social work and helping the community at a very young age.
I love it.
Interned for the Dallas Housing Authority when I
Love
was
it.
in high school. So I have been, this is my life's passion. I have worked
Oh, y'all was made it. Y'all was made it from birth. Now, see how she had already did a lot of things in her life that guided her to where a person that you was gonna need. You see what I'm saying? The person that you were going to need, you was already being geared up, molded. Ooh, look at the God I said. Just molded. You know how God gets, getting them little spots. Hold up, push it back over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Going over there with Dr. Isaiah.
And that's exactly how it happened. So when I came back to Dallas, it happened like that. And I didn't have a family that had entrepreneurship background.
Correct.
So I was like, we gonna break this generational situation.
Right on.
And so that's when I started my own jewelry business, Beauty and Glamour. And it is powered by paparazzi, but we do more than just paparazzi jewelry. We do pop-up events for intimate gatherings. So we're just, trying to diversify our income and skill sets.
Yeah, all over the place. No, I love that.
We're never not working.
Never not
That's
working.
what our motto
I
is.
tell you, oh my God, I thought I was the only one, but now we see it. Come on, guys, put that game down.
So
we
would you
see
like
that we're not the only ones. Everybody does it. There's
Everybody
one trying to
does
get
it.
somewhere in life.
So would you guys like to give shout outs to people behind the background that might help you? Is there anyone a group of people or that might help you that you would like to say, hey guys, thanks. We know you're not here. We wish you were here, but thanks for all the great work you do. Somebody you'd like to give a shout out to here?
Just to all the supporters of and the constituents of Networking Nights. To one of the guys that really helped, and was instrumental in helping create the organization, Trayvon Holmes, Renata and Eric. I really appreciate them. Dr. Waters.
Yes, Fraser Revitalization for trusting us with their youth and bringing us under their scope and just really allowing us to maximize what they're doing.
To Walmart for just partnering with us, and so we'll be sharing that information.
Now, y'all, hold up, I'm gonna get them. They gonna just not mention Walmart, one of the biggest major giants in the world.
99
Hush
cent
on,
store.
say, we gonna get them. Talking about Walmart at the end of the show. You mentioned Walmart's name.
Students, don't get mad. I know y'all was on the Real Money Getters. Yeah. Y'all was on the podcast and y'all didn't mention how young people. Y'all didn't mention our name. You know how they do. You know how young people do.
But let me say this again. So you got Walmart. Y'all partner with Walmart.
Yes,
in what way?
One of our sponsors.
Walmart is one of their sponsors, but Walmart is, and then you said the 99-cent stores.
Yes, and then we also have Cultured Encounters, which is another nonprofit organization.
I've heard of Cultured Encounters.
That's doing great work in the community. So it's all about taking these marginalized spaces and blowing them up and disrupting them.
I love it. So y'all do have some major supporters, though. Let me say this here.
Major
supporters. So guys, I already got some directions for you already because, hey, when you get, as they say, the big wigs behind you, you know you're moving forward. That's what they say. That's an old statement, the big wigs. When you get the big wigs behind you, you know you're doing something. Got Walmart behind you. So how long have y'all had Walmart as one of your supporters?
Actually, just a few months. Well, just a few months now. Yeah.
So a few months. You only been doing this for what, a year?
No, 3 years. You've been
doing it 3 years,
but how?
Absolutely. But how long? Okay, you've been doing it for 3 years, but you've been a nonprofit for a year.
No, we've been a nonprofit for 3 years. We were established in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that just goes to show that once you plant a seed, it doesn't just sprout out and then you sow your harvest.
Right.
It started small. And with diligence and intentional communication,
resilience, I
and
love
resilience, Isaiah has really cultivated a organization that people consider the hub of information and
Ooh,
resources.
I love it. I love it.
And we call ourselves the super connectors
Yes.
because, I may not could use the business, but I may know someone else who can use the business. So we'll, swap the information to connect other people just to get a problem to their situation.
Oh, also,
Solution to their situation.
shout out to Darlisa.
The North Texas Entrepreneur Training Center. We want to give a big shout out to them.
Yes.
The Dallas Entrepreneur Center. We want to give a big shout out to them.
Y'all heard him? Y'all heard him? Yeah. Give your shouts out. I'm talking about, hey, baby, I love it. Because, like I said, I give my shouts out to the guys behind the scene all the time. All the time. He ain't doing his normal routine. I guess he didn't feel like fooling with us today, though. Because usually he be back there saying this, he'll say that, he'll say this, he'll say that. But we all have our off days. So he probably didn't feel like fooling with us today because he's sitting there right there laughing.
It's all love.
Yes,
It's all
all love. He usually be saying, hold up, y'all got a minute or 2 minutes, 5. Hey. So we all know that sometimes, but I love to give the shouts out to the people behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually is the one that keeps the wheels rolling. They keep it going for you guys. And I really I'm talking about, hey guys, if it's anything that you would like to share with the audience, let me look at our time, Frank. He's going to be showing something up here. We got 4 minutes. But if it's anything that you guys would like to share, because we done went over time before. We done went over our time before. We done went over our time before. But if it's anything that you guys would like to share, like literally before we get off the air, I mean, like I said, like you told them earlier, I would like you to tell them again how they can get in touch with you guys.
So you can contact us on our website. It's www.networkingnites.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, Networking Nights with the K. And you can also follow us on Instagram for all of our local events and also all of our sponsored events as well. If you would like to donate to our cause, you can do so on our website by clicking on the donate button. We would love your support.
Okay, so that's located on the website, the donation button. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And if all else, if you have a skill, a talent, or a business, and you want to pour into the next generation and cultivate the next generation for wealth, definitely reach out to us, because we are getting ready to launch our Ambassador NITE program, and it focuses on really just building those systems and networks, and we would love for you guys to be a part of what we're doing in the community, because we need it, and the time is now. It's not, actually the time was yesterday.
Right.
But
So she's calling y'all to action.
Yeah.
We got to call to action on y'all on that one.
So, Dr. Isaiah, would you like to give some inspirational words to your students and to our guests?
Just to everyone, understand that life is made up of choices, options, and decisions, the CODs of life, and that all of them have consequences, whether good or bad.
Correct.
So always realize that the choice that you make, the option that you choose, the decision that you embrace, it will affect whatever's connected to you. And one of the things that I can say to those aspiring to be an entrepreneur, or those just in the mindset of being an entrepreneur, I have this word called system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. And that's by having a mentor. You don't have to have one mentor, but you can have mentors in many different facets, just to help cultivate that true sustainability of what leaderships look like, what entrepreneurship look like, and what professional development look like. And always stay humble, stay grateful, and just stay passionate to what is inside of you, because it's not only about you, it's about the next person, because that's what God is holding us accountable for, is building greatness, just impacting other people with greatness and just helping them cultivate their greatness out.
It's funny that you say that, because his word yesterday, he does a Wednesday word, and it's always inspirational. Embrace your reality to evoke your
to evoke your change.
To evoke your change. And that's what it's all about. You may have a situation where I grew up in Pleasant Grove, okay? There was some times when the lights weren't on for a few hours, or the water wasn't. So at the end of the day, we don't let those challenges minimize what we have the potential to be. So
I was going to state that earlier in the show. Don't mean to cut you off. I'm so glad you said it. I was going to say that earlier, too. That's what you're saying now.
We used to do that. Remember I used to give you in
I love
my baby,
that.
she's gone. Thank you, Jesus. I used to give you in her words. Remember?
Yes.
And y'all used to, we worked together, and I used to go and give them a word, and they used to have to bring it back to me and give me the definition of the word, and we had words of the day. So, yes.
I love that, though. You know, my husband, now, you already know when y'all start seeing me blinking my eyes and acting like I'm finna be acting here in 2 seconds, that my editor's in the background with that sign up saying it's time to wrap it up. But I want to say this before we go, though. Listen, guys, I talk to my husband all the time. Yes, we're new to YouTubing. Let's keep this 100. We are new to YouTubing. We are new. We have to ask our editors. He probably got so sick and tired of me and sister when we first started calling, texting. We text a little less now, but I mean at first. And listen, I actually go home. I like what he told y'all earlier. I go home, even Sister Noah, my husband knows, he didn't walk in the room 1,000 times. I go home and listen to people that know more than me. Mm-hmm. See,
yes,
and I call them my gurus. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something I do every single night. I go home when I get off of work, when I get to doing my daily days. She done called me. What did I tell you? So she says, what are you doing? Babe, I'm listening to my gurus. That means I got to listen to somebody that know more than me. Absolutely. Look here. I am just like the doctor. I have a degree myself. But that does not mean nothing when you are in a new field and in a new challenge. So don't be scared to get yourself out there and do new things in life. Definitely. Because we surely didn't. Hey, look at here. We came on here and started standing up and talking in front of the world. And our editor, I remember one time, and I'm gonna close quickly. We didn't have a guest. And my editor said, hey, look at him. He started laughing, y'all. He's laughing at me because he remembered the day. We didn't have a guest, and it was our, third show. It was our third show. And we didn't have a guest, but what happened was we had a guest, but our guest had got stood up in some traffic and things that happened. And so my editor, being my mentor, he said, well, what are y'all going to do? I said, well, I'm through with it. I'm going home. He said, no, we're not. I said, yes, I am. He said, no. We're going to do the show. I said, no, we're not. We're not doing the show. I'm leaving. So in the background, my editor is like, what's wrong with y'all? What are y'all doing? He says, get on here and just do
I told my sister we should do it.
No. Oh, say, she down.
I told my sister, let's go. Let's do it.
That's what she told me. And so that's why I'm letting you guys know that, hey, look here. It's nothing wrong with what he said earlier. Baby, it's nothing wrong with a mentor. It is absolutely nothing wrong with talking and dealing with people that know more than you know.
It's necessary.
Because first of all, don't be with such a chip on your shoulder that you are scared to ask the next man or lady something that you don't know. It's nothing wrong with saying, Dr. Issiah, I just didn't know that. Thank you for sharing it with me. So I have to do the same thing. I want y'all to remember his statement, y'all. He said, come on, y'all, let's get some mentors. Let's come on, youth, get out here in the world. And if you parents don't mind, bring your kids over here. Let your youth get to some mentors, some people. As you can see, they stood here. They are well spoken. I swear to God.
Very intellectual.
Now, they were well
very
spoken.
Intellectual.
Very well spoken. So please, I didn't got my. Did I get my rep for that? Say, baby, hold up, my head. He done put the logo up there. Trying to set me down. I love him so much, baby. I just love this baby so much. But anyway, guys. I would like to say thank you. We're going to have you back.
Thank you.
And I'm going to tell y'all too, don't forget about the thing Saturday. If y'all get a chance.
We'll also be at Fraser because they're having 11 to 3.
Oh, so catch us next time.
So,
but I will.
But we're going to pass through.
No. Y'all catch us next time because y'all are having an event and we'll come to y'all. Whereas we was having the event. You see what I'm saying? So y'all just, back and
that's
forth.
That's networking. Look,
Absolutely.
she just gave y'all an example.
Yeah, y'all come to, we came to y'all this time and y'all come to us and we'll come to y'all. We'll come, because we're going to have the booth out there, the stand, we're going to do it all. So we will come to, and plus we'll pass our flyers and we'll do the whole 9 yards. And if so are y'all over there every Saturday?
No.
But y'all are gonna be there this Saturday, and you're gonna be there Wednesday. Now real money getters will come and sit out there Wednesdays too sometime, cause on Wednesdays my editor make us put all of our stuff in. Y'all know what that mean by put stuff in. That mean whatever we got for the show on Thursday.
And we always late. Marcus, look at me.
Say, so y'all already know.
On time.
So we can come and sit with y'all guys and then be late again and push it on
ask about the shirt. You got to ask about the shirt.
Oh, show our shirts before we go. Audience, there go our logo. There go our new t-shirt logos.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are our new t-shirt logos, guys. That says the real money getters. So audience, if y'all don't mind, down in the comment section, tell us yay
or nay
about the new logo.
And also my signature shirt, guys. You gotta let us know.
Sister, I don't know what you just need to look in the comments. They're not really coming on the signature shirt. They love them. So check this out. She just needs to read sometimes,
Well,
guys.
I-
But I do be reading the comments. I be wanting to hear what they say.
I did my little decorations on my shirt. I put my little bling bling on my shirt.
Oh, baby, she's staying down. I would really like to thank Dr. Issiah.
No,
I am
thank
so,
you.
I
Thank
swear
you
to
very
God.
much.
I
Thank
really
you very
would
much.
appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Hey,
Thank you
y'all
for
have,
having
if
us.
y'all have did nothing but bring value to the show. Like I said, guys, we're going to get a chance to bring y'all back with some of your youth. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my sister does. What she do over there? You do the, she does the Dow Jones, and I had invested in some of them. So I told them in June we'll bring them and show what we did. So you guys, hey, this is the Real Money Getters. We love y'all. See y'all next week, baby.
Love you.
Bye.
Toodles.
Toodles. Oh, God. We're in French.
Apologize, I think it's lost. Too many cameras in here. Look in my eyes, you see disguise. I'm just a damaged in here. I don't know why. Sometimes I cry, just light some candles in here. You're on my mind, I'm hypnotized, like I'm expanding my horizons, like I'm.